Thank you very much. Thank you, my friend.
On July 18th, the European Parliament elected Ursula von der Leyen as President of the European Commission with 401 votes. While her campaign priorities did not include the EU-Mercosur trade deal, she later advanced the agreement at a strategic moment. The EU-Mercosur trade agreement, aiming to create a massive free trade zone, has been negotiated for over 25 years. A political agreement was reached in 2019, but France blocked progress, citing concerns over agriculture competition and harm to local farmers. At France-Brazil Economic Forum in March this year, Macron has repeatedly expressed reservations about the pact.
I deeply believe that we need to rethink our trade rules in light of this advantage, which is why I prefer to put my foot down in front of this assembly. I've spoken out very forcefully to say that Mercosur, as it is negotiated today, is a very bad agreement. But I think it's a very bad deal for you and for us.
French farmers protested throughout the year to trade deal. Farmers in parts of France drove their tractors into cities, chanting anti-Mercosur slogans. On November 27th, France Parliament voted almost unanimously against the deal, a rare show of unity in a politically divided country. Short after the parliamentary vote, France faced political turmoil as Prime Minister Michel Barnier was ousted in a no-confidence vote. This weakened President Macron's position both domestically and within the EU. Seizing the moment, Ursula von der Leyen said the finish line for the deal was in sight as she headed to a Mercosur summit in Montevideo. On December 6, von der Leyen signed the deal in Uruguay without France's approval.
This agreement is not just an economic opportunity, it is a political necessity. We're like-minded partners. We have common roots. We have an intertwined history and culture. We both believe that openness and cooperation are the true engines of progress and prosperity. I know that strong winds are blowing in the opposite direction, towards isolation and fragmentation, but this agreement is our clear response.
Now France seeks to form a blocking minority within the EU to halt the deal, and its only strong supporter is Poland.
The Cabinet of Ministers disagrees with the result of the current negotiations with Mercosur in the area of agriculture, especially with the increase of customs quotas for poultry products at the last stage of exchanging the tariff offers. This is maybe a bit complicated and in professional language, but in short, it is about the political message that Poland will not accept, and we are not alone.
On December 12th, Macron visited Poland, aligning with Prime Minister Donald Tusk in opposing the Mercosur deal. Both leaders voiced concerns about the pact's impact on agriculture, though France still needs additional EU support to block the agreement. Austria, Belgium, the Netherlands and Italy are also concerned about the free trade agreement. Macron's efforts to oppose the Mercosur deal were disrupted by Cyclone Chido, which devastated Mayotte, the poorest French territory. The storm caused significant destruction and Macron faced public anger over delayed aid. This crisis further diverted attention from the trade agreement. Domestic challenges and external crises have weakened Macron's ability to oppose the Mercosur deal. French president may block the Mercosur trade deal by rallying opposing EU states or vetoing it in the European Council. Von der Leyen might split the deal into cooperation and trade components, allowing the trade part to pass with a qualified majority. France still needs support from the 4 states representing 35% of the EU population to block this scenario, with Italy as a key ally. However, von der Leyen could negotiate promises to isolate Macron.